Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice lemon tea, very nice indeed. So welcome back to the game, and specifically the new series featuring the Jungle Park DLC and the Jailhouse update. Previously we did a short video where detailing some of the additions, improvements, changes, etc. This is all about the planning. We are going to be planning off the future build for this series and also set up our stall, as it were, and describe what sort of prison we want to make and how we want to go about it. So let's just go to create new prison here, and let's go for obviously the new jungle uniforms. Changes the uniforms of your staff and prisoners to a wilder design. I did want to change the uniform colour to match and make it like a khaki / green colour, but then realised actively camouflaging prisoners is probably not the way to go. So we're going to stick with default for now. We're going to go with the new warden. This is Car Hyde here. It says, an experienced man who has spent more time within the jungles than out of them, describes himself as a big game hunter and has all of the skills to match that claim. It improves the range of snipers and improves the suppression effect of snipers as well. So basically what I'm hearing is we're going to focus on a lot of sniper towers. Toby for the doggo, I think. Choose guard dogs. Catching crooks is a joy for our sunshine boy. And prison agenda. Now, I did say I was going to go with the next prison. We're going to do female, and that held true right up until I knew what the DLC was. But the thing is, actively sending children to a malaria zone is something that for some reason doesn't quite sit with me well, so we're going to go with default. World size is going to be medium, and the funds is going to go up to 50,000 generic units of currency because we want a bit more breathing room. The whole idea is, if we can anyway, with this setup, is have a bit more space. If these series are known for anything at all, it's the symmetry and how sort of cubic they are. They're very inorganic, so if we can try and change that up a little bit, then, you know, maybe if we just move towards that even just a touch, then it should be an improvement, or at least somewhat different. Plot type natural. Naturally we're going to go with jungle plot. Weather and intensity. Now I was going to go with weather on and also maybe temperature on, but as far as I can tell, although there is a mutator for endless winter and permanent night and day, I can't see one for permanent like sunshine. So we're not gonna bother with it. So not gonna have gangs on either. Don't want to be dealing with that. I don't know what type of prisoners we're gonna get, but most likely it's gonna be medium and maximum. I just don't want gangs in here. Dynamic reputations is off. Fog of war is off because it's just a better experience for yourself to view. We are going to go with fairly conditions. We are going to generate forests. We are going to generate lakes, so that should be of interest if it places lakes in a difficult position. Let's go with events on, staff needs on, escape plans on. We're not going to put on unlimited funding nor bureaucracy research nor any of that. DLC settings, we do have all of the DLC installed, but it's going to be fairly light on it. We're not going to bother with the gang stuff, not bother with the psych ward stuff. Future tech pack again, not going to use anything. Same for most likely green energy, but we'll see how the series progresses. So, tropical fever, we want that on. Actually, that's not technically true. I don't want jungle fever on. We're not going to have this tropical fever. We're not going to bother with that. Well, we are, but I don't want to, but it's going to be an added challenge is what I was trying to get to in the end. Anyway, undead, we're not going to have that. We are going to put aging on the prisoners because, well, we can. Gangs we're going to keep off. Perfect storm, we're not going to bother with weather or intensity because I don't like the idea of it snowing here. Now, rat infestation was something that originally piqued my interest because it sort of leans into the whole run-down, sort of really far out there prison environment, but with the best will in the world, it's not a mechanic that I find that enjoyable. Having just rats turn up randomly and wreck things, no, not a big fan, so we're going to keep that off. I have tried it, but yeah, it is what it is. Plot type is jungle, dynamic rotations is off, land expansion, we're not going to activate now. We may expand in the future, but we don't want a starting land expansion. Criminally insane inmates is off, and we're not having cleared for transfer. Right, I think that is just about it. Let's go to play and see what lakes it has given us. It has given us very few, actually. That's not much at all. Okay. but it will give us some options. So first things first, over to our intake here, and we're going to turn off that intake. We're also going to go to objects and scroll right to the bottom and go to dismantle, and well, basically deforest this entire area for a very nice amount of cash. Let's just do that. Job done. We need to go to rooms, into exports, which we'll place over there, and let's get in with the planning then. So the planning is going to be the standard form factor of a wall around the outside, followed by, well, normally we do 10 in. Well, you need a gap of 10, and sometimes do 12. I think we are going to go with 10, so that is fine. That should be okay. The problem that we may have is this stuff here. This may interfere with stuff being thrown over, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. And I think plans will probably change in the future, but we'll see. So 10 to there, and then 10 to there. These are all going to be the new type of fencing, which is like a sort of bamboo fence, I think it is. So 10 to there. Let me just double check that there. Over to walls and doors. Yeah, you got rusty fence concrete, rusty fence grass, and rusty fence long grass. I don't know what this is. Is this long grass? Flooring? We've got long grass. Yeah, it's long grass. Okay, we'll probably use that then. Fine. Back over to planning and to the walls here, and we're going to run this right across. As I said, the throwing thing is, I think it is a distance of... I think it's a distance of 10 from the outer part of the wall. So that may be a bit of a risky throw. We'll see. In terms of the design, again, haven't got anything particularly difficult in mind. But what I do want is a quite large central yard. That's the plan. That's the plan. Just going to double check the measurements here. 59 to there. 59 to there. Yes. You know what? I don't need to measure middle that way for the yard. Let's just do that for now. Okay, so this is where we're going to have an entrance. I'm going to remove the deliveries. So deliveries, we're going to shift that over there. This is temporary permanent. We always shift it over and say, well, we'll change that later on, and often don't. But it doesn't matter. It shows just how okay it is with that. So this is where we're going to have these come in. Similar thing on this side, and the idea is we have our doors on here, and the idea is metal detectors, and then we want a couple of buildings. I'm going to have a building there, size 14, and a building here, size... Actually, we don't need it 14. 12 would be more than sufficient. And these are going to be a couple of rooms. We're going to have one of them, say this one, doors. So this one as a reception, and then this one as the new visitor reception. So the visitors go to here, they'll go through a metal detector to get scanned, and then they'll be checked for, well, by the doctors, they'll check them for the tropical infection thing, and then if they got that, then they get sent back. So it's a way to stop things getting brought in that way. So that is fine. We've done that one. Let's go ahead and think about then the prisoner holding. So previously we made a prison where we have basically, people call them chalets, but little huts around the outside, and that's how we have the prisoners. We're not going to have that. We're going to do it the other way around. It's going to be in the middle. So I want to have it so that we have, let's just go to a clearing here. We have some amount of building, and I don't know what size per se this is going to be, really. Let's just do something like this. I mean, that fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is fine. And then what if we put maybe something like that in there, and then it would be that. So what's that? 6 by 19? No, 15 by 19. Okay. 15 by 19. Like that. Double check the measurement again. 15 by 19. And we're going to have it like this. We have the entranceway coming along like that. So it's going to be door and then the... Well, sorry, metal detector and door. Okay. I like the idea as well of having... Let's remove that and go pathways. So pathways. I like the idea of a central spine, and also the idea of a pathway that goes all the way around the outside, but we're going to leave a lot of this gap along the outside, so that we have essentially like there's always like a bit of grass that you can see, rather than completely paving the entire thing. That's the idea. Whether or not it survives first contact with the enemy, we shall see. So, let's go ahead and over to our walls again. And it was 15 by 9. And I want to have it so it's always a gap of 1 away from the edge. So it's a gap of, that's 15 by 19. I think I've been saying 50 by 9. It's, yeah, 15 by 19. And then it's that. So there's always a gap of 1. Actually a gap of 2 here, but that's fine. We can put some flowers. And then it goes along here. Alright, let's continue with that in mind. 1 there, and 1 there. Okay, that fits in. That fits in. Let me do the same thing on the other side. It's going to be 15 by 19, and we'll remove that. I'll just put these extra bits in, and for the sake of clarity, we will do both of these cells. As in, we're going to mark them out for their internals, like that. We could probably make them a little shorter in the middle, but I don't actually mind the size, per se. In here, we could, like, say, shrink them even further. Do we want to shrink them further? I think I do. I think I do. So the entrance will be there. Like that. And then, let's see. And have it that size. And have it really cramped. Yeah. I don't see why not. We've built stuff like this in the past, but yeah. I think we're going to do that. We might as well do it now while we are in the planning stages and get this down right. So we'll just sort of piano tooth this up. So it's a crossing up, crossing up, crossing up. And this is down. Just to allow us a bit of space here for whatever we need. Is that correct? I believe that is correct. It's after all planning, so it's costing us nothing but time. And in fact, we're getting money anyway, so... Okay, so the new farm factory is going to be 19 by 13, which it is. So, 19 by 13. 19 by 13. Similar on the other side. 19 by 13. 19 by 13. Oh, that's 18. Fix that. I'll actually max speed out so the workers demolish this a bit more. There's some nice trees then as well. I think that's some of the new trees. Anyway, so we have the entranceways. We have the entranceways. And what I'm going to do is zip to the other side and go 19 by 13. 19 by 13. And same again. So that should be correct, I believe. Just going to double check that. 13, 13, 13. And one measurement of that. That's fine. So again, we'll do this side. And that's us there. So this has given us... how many prisoners? It's over 100, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that's a lot of prisoners. I haven't got a space yet for protective custody. But realistically, even if one of these becomes protective custody, we're on over 100 just to start with. Okay, that's fine. From here then, pathing. pathways. And across there. Pathways across here. And down here. And along. And then these two areas, excuse me, this is going to be a big yard. One big yard. In the middle, we're going to have solitary. I think so. So we'll have some sort of solitary in the middle. 6 to there. 6 to there. And it'll be something like that. I mean, could we even make it? We can do it even... We could have it... Ooh, that's even worse in terms of... Like, this is just going to be fencing. It's going to be external solitary. Is it the film? I mean, it's getting a little bit towards Bridge on the River Kwai. Then no, don't want it to be like that. Like, oh, is that never going to be in the middle? Nope, it can't be in the middle. I think we can acquit ourselves of some one space error. Heresy. Right, so that's what we've got so far. What else do we want and or need? Well, we need somewhere to eat. We need somewhere to cook the food. And we need lots of other amenities. But it would be unfair to say that... I mean, this space here, it's unused. It's currently unused. And normally... we would go something like that, and then have internals, 4x4, and there's all of our officers. But I like the idea of this just being sort of no man's land. Just no. The only thing that goes around here are guards and sniper towers. So everything else has to be in board. So is there a way for us to do that? Possibly. Well, not possibly. There is. But at what cost? So, we would like a kitchen and canteen there and there. Says wants to do it more organic. Literally, he's going to clone the thing, aren't we? Oh, well. Some habits are very hard to break. Let's do that and put in... walls across here. Let's see what this would give us if we were to do something like this. This would be the entrance to the like food place. So, oh, we can't do that way, can we? 3x2? No. What about that one there? Have it like this. It's a bit cramped. It's very cramped. So basically, how many do we have in here? 12. And each one of these can have 8. So, 1, 2. Yeah, we need double that. And the same again up there. But I definitely want to keep this gap that we've got there. The only option we have is to perhaps remove this and have this connect up down the bottom. No, because that removes the whole premise of the series. So let's stick with it. I wouldn't have thought I'd have wanted a large map, but here we are. Okay, we're removing all of that. Instead, we're going to do... Ooh, that's not right. We're going to do this. Okay. Kitchen can go back here. So, I like it an odd size, actually. So internal of 5 would be fine. Yep, that's fine. And the idea is we have... What size is this? 17. Ah, there is a middle. There's the middle. So we could have a door there and door there. We could even have one here, but I like the idea of just having it there and there. There's the walls. Let's have in our objects. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. And then it's not going to fit in that way either. If we do that way, that's going to give us some more space. That's going to be okay. Okay. That sits in a bit better. Yeah. And if we need to, we can do that as well. I actually like that. And then, I mean, food can always go. Yeah, that's the problem. Where can food go? We're going to probably have to put food there and there. Okay. Just for the sake of space, we're going to make this a little bit larger. Walls. There we go. I'm going to have to delete them anyway. Okay, so it should be 30. 30 on the nose. Yeah. So there's that. And obviously that'll be your metal detectors. And your... Oh no! We're going to do it the other way, aren't we? Outbound, like that. That's the theme of this. And... objects there. Your doors go there. Like that. Okay. Something along those lines. Excuse me. But what we'll do is reposition these some way in there. Okay, that's fine. How many could we get, actually? I mean, is this... actually, is this massively oversized? Probably. If we were to go 10 there and 10 there, that's going to be our serving tables. And then we have 8, 16, 32. And what have we got on each side? 36 times 2. So actually, that is sufficient, followed by a couple of extras, maybe. And then we can have phones and other things. Again, a bit oversized, but we can always put other things like TVs in there and that sort of thing. So that works out for me. I'm fairly happy with that. And we're going to go with that. Again, this can always change. So it is a 30 by 19, 17. So it's from here, which is measuring the 30, which is that, followed by those and those. And I think it was 5 internal. It was 5 internal. Yep, which is good. And then cut the middle out. Doors go on there. I definitely clicked on that door. Doors. That could go there. Objects in there. And there we go. Okay, so there's food. Bear in mind that we may be expanding, so we've got a lot of options here. Alright, so what are we missing out on? Oh, there's so much. For a start, you may notice we haven't got showers. No, we have not got showers. I like the idea of maybe pathways across here. Maybe we'll put pathways across there again to surround this one. Showers ideally would go in the middle, and there isn't really a middle. Although what we'll do is we'll have, hang on, that's flooring, over to walls. Let's go with, say, again, just auto-save right in the middle of clicking and dragging. We could have a shower in here and line the showers up along there, and we can have a wall, and that actually fits so naturally that we're going to go with that. Why not? We're going to go with that. Pathways, again, we're going to run across there. Walls in here. This can be... well, we're not even going to earmark it for any specific noted thing. It's just, it is a room that will be used for something. Most likely, we'll have one of them as an infirmary, one of them as a cleaning cupboard, and a laundry that type of deal. You know, that's a sort of general level we're going with. Do we need any more showers? Let's have a quick calculation. So that would be 18 there, followed by 20, 31, and then more along here. Actually, yeah, I think we will need more showers. We actually need twice the size. Is that right? Is that right? So it's 18, 20, yeah. Sorry, 18, because of those two. Then 28, 31, it's 37, 40 odd. Because we're not going to have showers inboard. We could, and it would be easier for us, but we're going to do something different. And also that's going the wrong way, I realise. There'll be a lot of that. Yeah, they're all okay. That one wouldn't be in any rather than an outie. Okay, this is fine. Let's just do that. And just say, look, that's the shower block. We'll separate stuff up. We can even have toilets in there. We'll do that. We'll work on it. You know, that's the shower. So that can go in here. Similar thing on this side. So just a bit of privacy wall. And then pathways across there. Okay. So that's all in so far. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing a lot. Assuming, let's say, one of these is going to be an infirmary, the other one's going to be laundry and a cleaning cupboard. We've got none of the staff facilities, none whatsoever, which is worrying. I still think that this bit and this bit is going to be a bit of a problem when it comes to contraband, so we might have to have patrols around there and maybe even expand, but that's a future us problem. We don't have an area that is specifically for things like, well, we don't have a staff room, we don't have a staff canteen, we don't have officers, we don't have security, we don't have a kennel, an armory, any of that. So, what can we do about it? Well, the obvious choice is to put them in here. But I want to keep that as I said, this sort of no-go area. So there is another solution. And I did say I wanted a big central yard. But we could potentially alter this. Yeah, if we alter the centre, we could change it up a bit, actually, and have maybe yards over here. And what if this entire middle section, we have a fence running along here, like that. And to be fair, these should be all set as fence as well. I'll do that just for the sake of completeness. And it does look a bit better on the thumbnail, let's be honest. There we go. And now we know for fencing. I think we got that in the end anyway. We understood that was going to be the case anyway, but now we've made it official. So if that was a fence, we could then have all of that as a big staff area. So have entrances like this, fencing there. Could even have it there as well. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's pressing some buttons. Okay. Like that. Right. And then, obviously, we'll have doors here and here. And then this will become... Well, that'll just be a security room. Could make it a bit bigger. And then we can have most of the staff area in there. Would it fit? Let's try it. I'm already looking at it and thinking, no, it's really not going to fit. It's really not going to fit. We'd have to have 2 officers at the bottom. which we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on the other side. We're still short of an office, though. Right. That's definitely getting cut right down. The other option is we make this one big building. But I like the idea of guards patrolling around here. Yeah. I like that idea of guards patrolling around there. I think realistically, that's gonna have to be a big building. Let's see if we can fit it in. I'll do my best as always. So doors there, for example. It's hard to see because there's jungle in the way. So there is all of our offices, right? So we'll say the entrance can go in here. This is just a bit of a... This can be staff canteen and staff room, this entire thing. And then here you've not got enough space is what I'm trying to tell you. So, two things that spring to mind, because we need power and everything else in this. Two things spring to mind. We remove these here. Completely remove them. Oh, but then again, how do you get round? No, you're going to need those. Unless we don't. Because then they're just going to walk. Yeah, we need those, so we can't do that. Another option is that we expand right down here. So this entire fence, we'll cut this off and bring this right down the bottom. And have a big staff area right in the middle, and means that they have to walk all the way around. That is hideously inefficient. Another way of doing it, though. Oh, and I should have even suggesting this. Footbridges. Cannot be built over walls, fences, or other buildings. That's knock that on the head then. So either we expand this down here and have a big staff area goes right across. Even though it's hideously inefficient, there's something about it that just makes me smile. Or what it means is then these will have to move to this side. I'm actually tempted as well of just removing that and shifting this across anywhere, just to get more space. Right. What would that look like? Let's try it out. So fences, and one would expect you've got more than enough space now. Oh, we'd have more than enough space. But it basically means you've cut the entire prison in two. Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Also, that is nowhere near close to centre. Don't know how I managed to get that so wrong. If we were to do that, we could either make this one big building, we could have the fences in. I like the idea of the fences because then we can put guard towers on the corners. Oh, that makes even more sense. Okay. 15 by 17. 15 by 17. We're going to do that. Removing those. Removing that. Making this a bit bigger. We can then split that in two. And it can be whatever it is. Whatever it happens to be. 7 internal. 7 internal. Same again. 7 by 7 is it? 7 by 8. Okay. Remove that. Remove that. Fences coming right down. Probably more than 2,000 hours on the game. Sometimes you just have to go, what have we not done? And you think about the reasons why, and then you still do it. So, we could do that and have this building, you know, go right across. Up to a point, because I do want a guard tower at that edge. So maybe gap of 4. Gap of 4 across. Something like that. Remove the internals for now. Oh, just thought of something. Just thought of something. Those are the doors, right? What if we have not that? The fence goes along there. Actually along there, technically. And we can have it so we do that. And we still have the staff-only areas. And we still have 2 staff-only areas with guard towers. I mean, what I'll do is I'll put the guard towers there, in that corner. And I'll do that. Alright, okay, no, sometimes, yeah. Was it necessity, mother of invention, etc.? Guard towers there. And I'm liking that. It's just got a bit of added quirk to it, which give it a little something extra. Or maybe it doesn't and it's garbage. I'm sure you'll let me know. Right, so we may put some doors on either side. But for now, that is the tentative plan for the... That's a lot of sniper towers and guard towers. Probably overdoing it. That's tentative plan for this area. So we'll have door in there. This can be in whatever it happens to be. Probably just a security room. Then we have like this come down. We've got offices on this side, and we can have a couple more offices in here. Maybe storage. That should be. It should be enough for the. It should be enough for what's required when it comes to the staff-only areas. And again, we've got this big central bit, which is just a bit different and quirky. Okay, we're going to do another shower room. We do need another shower room. I can't even remember what the original size was. So we'll just do that for now, and I'll come back to that. And that's going to go on the other side as well. So it's just that. Comes down to there. So privacy barrier. I don't even think we need an entrance and exit down there, but we're going to put one in anyway, and I should learn to unpause it so then crack on building. And then this and this, which is just a big chunk of building. So let's have a look through here. Cells, yes, several of them, over 100. Holding cells, no, we're not having them. Solitary, we've got the... Oh, no, because we haven't got a yard yet. I'll come back to that. Canteen and kitchen, yes. Showers are in. Yard, not yet. Storage can be in the centre or out there. I'm not really bothered. Offices, we've got tentatively planned. This building here is tentatively, well, all of the extras that we don't have. So we could have chapel, we can have visitation, we can have all of that sort of thing. Realistically, closer to the entrance would be better for visitation. So we'll see how we get on with that one. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. I think we still need more. We still need yard. Anyway, staff rooms tentatively in. Visitation could be around here. Chapel, parole, all of that down there. Gymnasium, probably not going to have one. The vegetable stuff and farming, I do probably want to lean into that, but not for this original build. We're not going to have cage or a fight club room or a graveyard or maybe a meeting room. We might have a meeting room. Cinema, yes, and a visit reception, yes. So we need the cinema, which is going to be external, and we're going to have... Yeah, we're going to have external cinema, and we're going to have a yard as well, with some solitary in it. Okay, I think we are sadly going to lose the shower room. I think it's just not happening. It's not happening. this is going to be a big yard. What sort of size are we looking at here? 27. Let's take that down to 22. I don't know why 22, but it is going to be 22. Pathways are going to run along here. This is going to be a mixture of half yard, half cinema. And if we were to have, say, part of that is a yard, I'd like to say I'd want solitary in it. So I mean I could do something like that. Will it fit? Will it fit? Don't know. Helps if I build it properly. But that could be said for all my prisons. Oh, right, okay. We could have them along here. Solitary. Like that, maybe. And maybe on that side as well. Right, so how many is that? Is this going to end up a big yard / solitary area? I think it might be. I think it might be. I mean, obviously this, we're just going to sort of split it and split it again and have that as whatever we need. Alright, you know what? I think that is a fair place to say yes. Let's call it there. We're getting rid of that. This comes down to, what size was it? It was 23 to the edge. You know what? I'm going to bring it to 20. I don't think we just don't need that big. Because then, oh, actually, if we make it 21, that means we can carve it up into very equal sections. Sort of equal sections. One's going to be 9, the other one's going to be 8. No, they're both 9. Oh, well, that's fine then. Okay, so 21. Down. Remove that. Pathways will go down there. Similar thing down there. This will be a... Well, we need sol. That's going to be sol. Solitary, somewhere there. Similar thing on this side. Pathways. And then you've got that as 50-50 cinema and yard. And then obviously you've got this building here, which, I mean, I've tentatively carved up into equal parts, but there's no reason why we can't do that and have two smaller bits or shift the wall along. Apart from perhaps maybe an obvious omission, cells are in, holding cells are in, sorry, cells are in, holding cells we're not having, solitary we've tentatively got there, dormitories we're not having, canteen and kitchen are in, showers we're going to have inside the cells. I didn't want to, but I think just the saving of space is going to be, it's going to work out for us. We could even, if we want to, do what we've done previously actually, and cut that down and do that and just have a shower room at the back. Let me know what you think on that one. If you think that's a better idea than inside, then, well, we'll go with whatever the majority is. I'd put it this way, it's not a hill I'm going to die on. It's fine. We can put showers in somewhere. Back to the rooms. We got garbage in there. Yeah, offices tentatively in the middle somewhere. If we need to, I'm not opposed to just shoving an office block back here or something. I don't want to, but yeah. Common room in there, visitation near the front probably, staff room in the middle, exports we got chapel and parole, and that's going to be one of either that area or these two. Yeah, gymnasium no, all the allotments and vegetable stuff, and that's going to be an expansion bit. Cinema is going to be external, cage no. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with that. That's fine. That's a bit of prison architect. So we've managed to get in, at the moment anyway, we've got a tentative plan. We have a tentative plan for what we want to accomplish here. We do want a way to get back here. I don't mind the reception and stuff being in this no man's land bit, because they come in, then they go through that, then they're in the facility. That makes sense to me. I actually quite like this section we've got here with these. It's just a bit quirky. It's just a bit quirky. But we're going to leave it there for now. By all means, feel free to leave feedback for the for the design. Obviously, that's a limited time offer only. You know, once the next episode is recorded out, then, well, yeah, we can't go any further. So, yeah, that's what we're going to go with for now. And that's been a bit of Prison Architect. Next episode, we'll make any changes that we think are necessary and then start the construction. Cards on the table. We've got 150 grand, and it's only going to improve as we sell all of these trees. I don't think we're going to need any money whatsoever, which means we can get really right on with the building, get all of the flooring put in, all of the proper walls. I do want barbed wire on all of this. We can spend, which is different from our previous games. So there you go. Hope you have enjoyed it. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.